are now coming to the question of this particular article's title, NBFC regulation needs to be strengthened. Now, in a situation like this where the NBFCs are cornered, they've lent money left, right, center, people are not returning money, what really happens? When people don't return money in a situation like this, NBFCs sometimes tend to act a little too smart, and they tend to take money out from whatever profits that they have, and they declare dividends. When they declare dividends, that basically means they share that profit with all their shareholders and forget about returning the money to the banks. Which is why the RBI has said, hey, you are not supposed to go ahead and declare dividends. You are not supposed to go ahead and declare profits even though you are making losses, even though your overall money is not coming back from the various investments that you've made, from your day-to-day operations of lending money. If that money is not getting back, then you cannot start declaring dividends or profits for your shareholders and enjoy that. There has to be some sort of restriction. So, what did the RBI say? As per their guidelines, they said NBFCs may declare dividends from FY22. FY22 basically is a year where is a financial year which will start from 1 year prior, which is 1st of April 2021, and will go up to 31st March 2022. So any financial year, whatever the year that is, just remove 1 year from it, and the 1st of April of that's when the financial year starts, up until 31st March of the next year. Okay, so from this particular financial year 2022, it is said that these new guidelines will be applicable when, if any NBFC has their non-performing assets which are less than 6% in each of the last 3 financial years, only and only then can the NBFCs declare dividends. So as per these new guidelines, when can the NBFCs declare dividends? When they have non-performing assets or NPAs which are less than 6% in each of the last 3 financial years. So each of the last 3 financial years is to kind of reinstate the fact that we're not just depending on your recent performance, but we're also depending on your not so recent performance also. Okay, so this was important for them, just to make sure that these companies don't just make profits or don't just grab the profits out of the system without actually making it. Okay, they ought to first make the profits. They ought to show not just in their books or on paper, but they also have to show in their accounts that the money has flown in before they can actually declare a dividend for all their shareholders or everyone who's got a stake in the company, which is of course our non-banking financial company. So we have a lot of NBFCs right now, and you can go ahead and look them up. Aditya Birla Group Finance being one of them. Then the Tata Group has an NBFC. So a lot of these large companies tend to form their own NBFCs to be able to support various activities across their business. Sometimes they even do it to support lending to their customers to make sure that the business thrives. So there are a lot of reasons why NBFCs are instrumented, and of course it is a company which is there to make profits, and so it does.